Hello everyone, welcome back to Frankie's Cantonese Book Reviews. The book I'm going to be reviewing today is A Dictionary of Cantonese Slang, The Language of Hong Kong Movies, Street Gangs, and City Life by Christopher Hutton and Kingsley Bolton. This is a very interesting and unique book. Let's talk about the authors first. Christopher Hutton studied linguistics at the University of Oxford and Columbia University. He has taught Yiddish studies at the University of Texas at Austin in general and English linguistics in Hong Kong. Kingsley Bolton taught for 2 decades at the University of Hong Kong before becoming a professor of linguistics in the English department at the University of Stockholm. So both authors of this book are professors of linguistics that lived in Hong Kong for a time or taught in Hong Kong for a time. Now the name of the book, A Dictionary of Cantonese Slang, I find that to be a little bit misleading. It's not really a dictionary per se, it's more like a really long extended phrase book, but it's ordered as if it's a dictionary. So for example, if you look up the word big, dai, you might get something like dai wa, big words, which means to lie in Cantonese or lie in Cantonese. Or you might get dai lo, older brother. But in Cantonese slang, older brother means like a triad boss or your boss or something like that. Now this book basically is full of Cantonese slang and triad jargon and insults and just basically anything that is not going to be in a traditional Cantonese textbook. Like another word, for example, like, okay, so in English you might commonly say like, I need to go take a piss, right? I have to use the restroom or I have to go pee, something like that. Let's say, what if you want to say I need to go take a piss, right? You want to talk like you're, like a cool guy, like you're in a bar, I gotta go take a piss. So you might say, well, you 揸水, 揸水 literally means to like squeeze water, to grab water. So you kind of get the idea. It means to pee, to take a piss. So you can try that with your friends sometime, or you might hear it if you're in a bar somewhere in like Mong Kok or something like that. But anyway, another interesting thing about this book, the preface of the book is written by an ex-chief inspector of the Hong Kong police force, and he's an expert on like triad jargon and triad lingo and stuff like that. And he gave this book its blessing so that you know that it's good. Anyway, I've talked about it enough. Let's take a look inside. I've marked a few pages that I think might be interesting. Choi, to blow. Choi, to perform fellatio on, to give a blowjob. Yeah, it's that kind of book. Let's take a look at another one. Bottom one, last on the page. Dai ball, big breast, big breasted. Well, dai ball literally means big ball. So, yeah, I guess that makes sense, right? Big ball could mean big breasted. Well, that's what it means in Cantonese. Dai ball mui. Big breast girl, a big breasted girl. Yeah, that could be useful. So what if you want to say, hey, there's a big breasted girl over there. Wow, 呢度有大波妹喎. Hey, that's useful, right? It's not that bad. Well, guess what? This book gets really, really worse. So obviously in Cantonese, they have a way to say, "Kaviria not children," the word fuck. In Cantonese, that word is pronounced as diu. Now this book has 2 entire pages dedicated to that particular word. Let's take a look, shall we? The one right here with the parentheses. 我屌你個老味好唔好啊? That means I fuck your old roasted meat. Is that okay? Yeah. Next one. I'll skip one. 屌你老味. There it is. Fuck your old roasted meat. Okay, the next one right here, the very top one. 屌你老母, or it could be pronounced as 屌你老母. Fuck your mother. Used to express obscene abuse, aggression, strong emphasis, surprise, or amazement. Next one. 屌你老母臭閪. Fuck your mother's smelly cunt. Next one. 屌你老母個臭花閪. Okay, it's getting longer. Next one. 屌你老母個仆街冚家鏟. And so on. So basically, it will get longer and longer until you get to these really long sentences with the word fuck. Now, really quick note. 屌你老味, 屌你老母 mean exactly the same thing, but 老味 literally means old roasted meat. I would say it's not quite as severe as 屌你老母, but it's still very bad. These aren't the type of words that you would say to someone unless you wanted to get into a fight. But you'll hear them very, 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 very often in places like Mong Kok. If you're walking down the street, I hear it all the time when I'm in Hong Kong. So anyway, that's the type of book this is. So it has all of those really rich metaphors and stuff like that. Like another really interesting expression, "Sik yun fan," to eat soft rice. What do you think that means? Well, it means a man who dates a woman or who is together with a woman and the woman pays for everything. So the rice is soft, so he doesn't need to chew it, he just swallows it. So this book is full of like really interesting metaphors like that because Cantonese is full of metaphors like that. Or another one is 打飛機, to hit an airplane. What do you think that one means? Think about it. Okay, so that one means to masturbate. I think you get the imagery if you want to hit an airplane. It means for a male to masturbate. So you can get an idea about what exactly the idea is behind that anyway. So that's a dictionary of Cantonese slang. And I would highly recommend the book if you can find it. It's out of print and the authors have no urge to reprint it. I work for a company that's trying to source different materials to create a Cantonese app on Android, and I believe someone from my company got in contact with them and they just said they want nothing to do with this book because it's kind of frowned upon, because it's really like a slang and a really dirty, insulting book, and I guess they just don't want anything to do with it because it's beneath them or for whatever reason. So this book is out of print. You can't really buy it, a new copy, anywhere, but it does pop up occasionally on eBay for $20, $30, and I think there's a copy on Amazon for like $40, but the price fluctuates. It could be $40 used, or it could be like $400. So if you want a copy of this book, I would highly recommend you look for it right away and try to buy it. Otherwise, you might not be able to find an affordable copy. There's a PDF floating around online. I think someone scanned it, so if you could find that, then that's good too. But if in any case, all of the things that are in this book are part of Canto Dict. We call Canto Chic online. I'll post a link in the description. Basically, there's a link to this website on every single one of my Cantonese book review videos. It's basically just like a Cantonese dictionary website that you can go to, and you can type in any word and it will come up. If there's a Cantonese slang or Cantonese way of saying something, it'll be on there. And it's updated by users. I update it if I learn a new word or I see a word that's not in the dictionary. I'll add it myself. And yeah, it's great. So if you're interested in that, take a look in my description. So that is a dictionary of Cantonese slang by Christopher Hutton and Kingsley Bolton. If you like my review, please give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like my review, give me a thumbs down. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, post them down below. I always answer all of my comments. I always answer all of my questions that are given to me. You can also visit my Facebook page, which is also linked below. And if you message me there, I'll reply back there as well. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you all next time. Bye-bye.